With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Seattle. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw is Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Well, you see the speed there of Daxton Hill reaching him before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here's 3rd and 10. Now it's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate. Incomplete.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Second and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now it's Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Chase, complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Burrow. Over the middle here to Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Darnold. And that's going to be Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Straight ahead, Walker. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll try and do this himself. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket, try to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now a 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Darnold. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. To the air again, Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. Here's Darnold. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. This one complete to Yoshibas. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Right back to Brown. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Darnold from the gun. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Darnold. Him in stride. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. First throw now for the backup lock. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And he will find his man Chase complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Here comes 2nd down. Now Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Darnold to throw. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Darnold. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
No, sir. I got a bunch of fans. I got a lot of fans. But shout out to you, though. Shout out to you, though. This random person I'm playing right now, a fan. The person I'm playing right now, he's a big fan. He's a big fan of it. You're a fan. You're a fan, though.
Now it's Darnold. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around.
Yeah, that's funny because I thought you was 2 at first, and then I'm like, oh, it's 24. So I was like, all right, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I sure was like, you must have gave up because you running the ball and everything. I'm like, why you running the ball? Why you just letting the clock go out? I'm like, you must.
Took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th.
Yeah. So yeah, good game.
They've got to go with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team.
Yeah.
And they're going to hang on and win this game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
Yeah, I most definitely. Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
The ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now
yeah, the chat going for you. They talking about they Seahawks. They want the Seahawks to win.
Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I do the same. It was good this year though.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.
See, chat, y'all a fan. Y'all want the Seahawks. You want the Seahawks to win. You want the Seahawks to win, and he said he not even a fan of the Seahawks. He don't even like the Seahawks. But y'all over there cheering for them. Y'all not cheering for me. Y'all cheering for him.
They handled their business.
You supposed to be cheering for me.
Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense.
Game over now.
Special teams,
I'm finna play with a whole different. I'm finna play with a whole different team now.
Coach is gonna really love and value, and when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So that'll do it for us.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all I need. That's all I want to hear.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Who you want me to play with? What team you want me to pick? What team you want me to play with? All right, bet. Say less. I might go Jags. I might do Jacksonville. I might do Jacksonville Jags. The Patriots running back, he got a 95 speed, but he do not run. He runs slower than everybody else. How your speed that fast and you run slower than people that's slower than you? All right, I ain't gonna go Jags. Yeah, they is trash. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go LA. I'm gonna go LA. We're gonna go LA. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from L.A. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game.
Oh, you say you thought it would be funnier.
All right, let's get this one on the
I
road,
was
Brock. It
playing
is first
game
and 10.
within the game. I don't understand that last one.
First carry now for Kyron Williams.
Let's go ahead and whoop. Let's go ahead and
He's
it's easy.
his way forward for about 8. Working quickly
Get him
here.
up off my field. Get to the next game.
On second down,
Get him
running
up
with
off the field.
Williams.
Get to the next.
And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play.
I should put Bennett in. I should put one of my other quarterbacks in the game. That'll be funny, huh? Just a waste of talent. Slot receiver. Should I make Puka my slot? It's too late now.
And that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty
Your
quick.
messages ain't in the chat. I can't even see because it don't show the full message on the screen. I be having to go look at the chat to read it, and I don't see your messages nowhere. I see the messages you just sent. It said something about the fern, so I couldn't read the whole thing though.
Kyron Williams, the touchdown. 2-point try coming up. Stafford getting the offense set. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the
Yes, sir,
pass
for real.
incomplete. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
That's crazy.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense in the hurry up here. Allen. great effort winds up getting them well
I'm
into
Rams,
enemy
bro.
territory before he's
Rams.
brought down.
LA.
24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Allen on the play action. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming here. Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I see. You see the caption though. You see the caption of the live.
From the red zone now.
Best defense. Best defense on Madden. Best defense.
End zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Allen. And this is Cox, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills find an answer with their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were off. And that was off, no good. A lot of game left here. But we'll
I like cover 2 or 3, one of them.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Blake Corum now to return it. Making some progress here. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They take the handoff now, Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Stafford now off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away.
I try.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph.
See what I could do.
It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It is cut left side.
That definitely wasn't 4th and 2, bro. Wasn't that like 4th and inches? 4th and 1, 4th and inches.
That's just
4th and 1, 4th and inches.
Making that spot to move the chains.
Stafford's going to throw once more. And this one winds up incomplete. He took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That's completed right side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Working inside the red zone. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the
No
catch.
good,
Come
no
close
good.
quickly,
Let's
he can
get it
take to the
right.
house.
I messed up, y'all, but it's cool.
Oh, surprise gift to the
Messed up, but
receiver
it's
near
cool.
the goal line. And he's in for
Messed
the
up, but it's
touchdown.
cool.
The Bills take a second quarter lead. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Okay, yeah, now I messed up now. I should never let him get that
away.
2-point conversion. I should never let him get that 2-point conversion.
Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here.
You talking about me or them?
Give to Williams from the
Talking about
gun.
me or them?
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offensive line fast. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Stafford now on 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down.
I don't need it yet, bro. Oh, look, why accelerated clock on, but when it's in the fourth quarter, the accelerated clock don't move 4th quarter, bro. They be cheating, bro. Why the clock don't move like that in when it's 4th quarter?
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they definitely cheating. They're definitely cheating.
2 left to work with before halftime.
Because how it ain't accelerated clock in 4th quarter, but it's accelerated clock. Come on, man.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Stafford and the Rams getting set to try for 2. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he brings it in.
All right, bet. Appreciate it.
It works out. No boys. The first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Play action now with Allen. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays.
I messed up big time, bro. We got to get a pick. We have to get an interception. I messed up, man.
That does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a lead on the final play of the half. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
And it's another miss. His second extra point has been off the mark. So that's the halfway point of this edition.
Let's go, let's
of the
go.
NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. They've got first down here from the 36. Now a design run. It's Allen. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. This is complete. It's Davis. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. On first down, Allen. And this is caught.
Yeah, it's over. I lost.
The Bills grow the lead.
I messed up. And that's my fault.
Dalton Kincaid
That's my
with the
fault.
touchdown.
It's totally my fault. So I'm not even
Well, we
mad.
all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Cut out left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Up the gut they go with Williams. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here. Another run for Williams. Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Working quickly here. They'll look to run with Williams. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in him here on 3rd and goal? He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you dumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no? And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long for him here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Rams put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Cole Bishop!
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was
I
saying.
ain't know what to do, chat.
Because
Because I was like, if I would have scored, he still would have won.
When this game's all said and done, and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the 2nd half.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills' ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Now Allen off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. Touchdown!
I was probably gonna lose anyway, chat. I ain't care. I ain't even care. I wasn't even trying to do it.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Vance now to kick this away. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Nearly an interception on that play, and that brings up 4th and long. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Desperation time here on 4th. He's got a man left. And this is brought to a stop at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. It's Stafford once more. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off.
I ain't want to get my feelings, bro, chat, so I kind of threw the game. Kind of threw the game.
So 1st down from the 41. They're going to pass it here. Left side into the hands of Shakir.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Henderson. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, New England.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 34. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Henderson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Once more, Henderson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. From out of the gun, here's May. This one caught at the 4. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught.
Man, you almost became the luckiest man on earth.
Great rally. The ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving. Into the secondary. Past the 15. And a great run after being backed up. He's up to the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. They'll go again here with Irving. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. On 2nd down, Baker. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Irving. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's long.
And he will take it in himself. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's May. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 12.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys will head off the field to celebrate.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And
best defense he has. How many points do he got since you trying to be funny? You trying to be funny? How many points do he got? Can you count? You trying to be funny? How many points he got? You talking about my points? How many do he have?
Now here's a timeout.
How many points he got?
With 8 seconds remaining.
Can you count?
Until the break. On 1st down is Mayfield. That's over the middle of
Can you count? Can you count?
He's still on his feet.
Oh, okay. How many points I got now? How many points I got now?
Touchdown, Tampa.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it
Now you were trying to be funny. You said best defense. You said how do I got the best? You were trying to be funny. You said how do I got the best defense, but
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes.
I'm trying to reach a comment right now.
30 minutes or
you say
more,
I thought you were.
Oh,
I was. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He finna quit. Look at him. He about to quit. He's quitting. He's quitting. He's quitting. He's quitting. He's quitting. You see, he's up out of here. Best defense. Best defense. Have the best defense on the game. Do you have a team you want me to play with? You want me to play with a team, a certain team?
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's gonna have this one down to the 37. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Allen to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And Allen will hold on to this. Davis runs it in, touchdown Buffalo! The Bills start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He loses it on the hit. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it. So a bounce, they'll retain possession.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Third down now. Here's Darts. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in the hurry up here. Scatterboo now from the gun. Giving him about 3 on that first down carry. Looking quickly here. It's Scatterboo on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Offense to the line fast. Here he goes, third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on first. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Darts back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running with Scatterboo. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast. Now Darts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has it in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Ready to send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he cuts it back right. Hits the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bass now to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterbo. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 1st down, and they go right back to it. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. And goes to the hurry up here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Allen on 3rd and short. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, they'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception. Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Worked so well the 1st time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the 1st time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And a positive result on that effort. He's down to the enemy 40 before going out.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense. often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bass now to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Going with Scatterboo here on the ground. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Going right back to Scatterboo. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Going play action with Darts. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. On 1st down, here's Darts. Complete left side to Robinson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Dart going to throw again.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. They'll work against the blitz. That's went right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's got Khalil Shakir. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Back to work they go after the interception. Catches it at the 1. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's Allen. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first. They'll run it with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some all-important insurance. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes the pocket. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Here he is to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. He'll look to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. One final shot here. And with no time remaining, he's got it for the touchdown. And now a 2-point play could force OT. This entire game came down to just 2 plays, Brock. They've knocked out the far more difficult one with that touchdown as time expires. And now a chance to force overtime.
And now, well, now it comes down to whether they can get the 2-point play or not, but it's hard to question that every bit of juice, every bit of momentum in the building right now is totally on their side.
And he's got it. Talk about a last gasp. Whoa, no time left. They got the touchdown, the 2-point conversion. We're headed to overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scannable. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. On the carry, this is Scannable. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. On 1st down, this is Scannable. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense to the line fast. Here's Scannable. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. They'll go. Here's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Now it's Scannable. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he could have a free play here. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is 3rd down. They'll run here following the penalty. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Here he is to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. It's Tracy on second down. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They go right back to Tracy. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. And dose of the hurry up here. Now Darts going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Now to throw. Makes the catch. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants claim a 6-point lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 2-point game. It's a James Cook touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try. Allen gonna throw again. And they draw just the right throw, and we're tied. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scattaboo now from the gun. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. So we still can't decide a winner in this one. Let's reset that clock and do it all over again. What do you say? Another overtime is coming your way. So 1st down from the 41. On the handoff, here's Scattaboo. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense in the hurry up here. Darts out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Running with Scannaboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. It's Scannaboo on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down now. Here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pull in front. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Buffalo.